Hi, my name is Daniel with iRevive Spray. If you've dropped your cell phone in water, then you're in the right place. In this guide, we're going to show you how to use iRevive to fix the Samsung Galaxy S2. If you're looking for more information on whether iRevive will work for your phone or not, just visit our website at irevivespray.com. Okay, so now to get started. When you order iRevive, we'll send you the full toolkit to do the entire repair process. The first thing you want to do is grab the green pry tool and then use it to pry the back plate off of your phone. Remember, we do have a mail-in process in case this is something that you don't want to try on your own, but it can be a fun project that thousands of people have successfully done before, their first time to take a phone apart. As you saw, we take the battery out and then make sure that you have your SD card and your SIM card removed. Then grab your Phillips screwdriver, which looks like a little cross, and remove the 6 screws around the outside of the back of the phone. Okay, now using the pry tool again, you're going to want to pry on just the left side of where the USB port plugs in on the bottom. You should see that it can lift up and then it'll just pop out the back piece that covers the entire logic board on the inside of the phone. Now grab your flat screwdriver and we're going to use it to disconnect 4 flex cables around the logic board. The first one is going to be here on the bottom, and what you want to do is put the screwdriver just under the side and then lift up. You can see the second one there, the third one there, and then finally the fourth one there. Now that we have all 4 of those disconnected, go to the bottom of the phone, and as you saw, I put a little bit of pressure pushing forward and then lifted up the back end where the USB port is of the logic board. Also, the camera is going to be stuck down with a little bit of adhesive, so as you saw, just by going in on that bottom side and lifting up and getting the camera free, you'll now be able to lift the entire board out of the phone. Okay, so that was it. The hardest part is now over. I'm going to zoom in and show you how to disconnect one more flex cable to get the camera out. And what you're going to do is just flip that bar up, and then you can pull the camera piece down and out, as you'll see right there. The next step is to flip the board over to the other side and then use your flat screwdriver to lift up the flex cable that connects the SIM card and the SD card. Then take your flat screwdriver and fit it into that slot on the bottom corner and lift up, and you should feel that entire plate disconnect and detach. Now that we have all of the chips exposed on the board, get your bottle of iRevive spray and then something that you can spray it over, and then generously spray iRevive onto the board. iRevive is a PCB cleaner which will remove any corrosion that's formed after all the water is evaporated and the salts and minerals are left behind. Grab the brush that we provided in the toolkit and then scrub the board and make sure to pay attention for any spots that have white or green corrosion on it. If you see one of those spots, make sure to give it a little bit of extra attention and get all of the corrosion off of any connections that you see. You can also use iRevive to clean the flex cable connector for the SIM and micro SD top piece that fits on the logic board. Once you feel like all the pieces of the logic board have been thoroughly cleaned, you need to go ahead and let it dry for at least 30 minutes to an hour. You can use a blow dryer on the low or no heat setting to speed up this drying process, but it's very important that all of the iRevive has been evaporated before you try to reassemble and then turn the device on. Really quickly, you just saw that we put the back camera back on, and now we're snapping on the piece that holds the micro SD card and the SIM tray. If you saw there, I snapped down the flex cable connector, and now we're actually going to put the entire logic board back into the phone. When you're doing this, make sure and be gentle and make sure all 4 of the cables are lifted up and out of the way so they're not getting stuck underneath the board when you put it in. When you're snapping down these flex cables, you have to feel them and just move it a little bit up and down, and then you'll hear a little click and you'll feel it push down firmly. Once you have all of those connected, simply snap the back piece back in and then reinsert the 6 screws. All we have left to put in is the battery. And if you've done this entire process and you go to boot your phone back up and it doesn't work, the battery is likely to be causing the problem. If you use our mail-in service and send your phone to us to be repaired and it needs a new battery, we'll put one in free of charge. This process is easy enough that you can do it yourself, and if it doesn't work, we have a 100% money-back guarantee. Remember, don't turn your phone on and don't try and charge it before you iRevive it. Thanks guys for watching and good luck. Please go to our website, irevivespray.com, if you have any questions.